Hello, Divine Feminine. Thanks for being here for this reading today. This is a shadow reading. We're going to look a little bit at what's going on with both you and your Divine Masculine, because you guys are connected, of course. But I'm going to look a lot at what's going on with your Divine Masculine, because we always want to see what's going on with them, right? We never quite know for sure what's up with that person, with that girl or guy. Because they are so elusive, right? They are. They're so mysterious and so elusive. I will tell you this, though, Divine Feminine. They stop being mysterious and elusive once you really go within and look for answers within yourself. Tarot readings are fun and they're interesting and I love them, don't get me wrong. But remember, as you're watching this external tarot reading, I want you to look at the thoughts and the perceptions that you're projecting onto the reading as I'm saying it to you, because that's where inner growth really takes place, is when we recognize that we're the ones that are the projectors and we project onto everything. And so we have to stop, go within, find those deeper aspects of ourselves, be the witness, the observer, the center, the soul, watching and witnessing the mind and the body, and then look at the perceptions that the mind and the body have as if they're outside of us, because they are, so that we can really see what it is that we are creating into this world. This is how we master ourselves. So, what is it that Divine Masculine and you need to accept? We have 7 of Wands here. So there is a defensiveness that seems to be there in both you and your Divine Masculine. Now, if you look at this card right here, this is the caduceus, right? We have the 7 heads, and these are the caduceus. This is all about transformation and the chakra system, the awakening process that we go through. You have 7 chakra. There's 7 heads here, right? And then you have the caduceus up here creating enlightenment. These are the 2 energies, the serpents within. There's a defensiveness that comes from the ego. It's not for bad reasons. You get stung by a scorpion, you don't ever want to go through that again. So your mind and your body retain and hold on to information to try to protect you from that ever happening again. So if you're walking down the street and you see a rock that looks like a scorpion, you freak out. It's because that stuff within you, those memories, subconsciously are activated, and you run away screaming, and then you realize later, oh wait, that was just a rock. I didn't need to do that. But that doesn't mean that the defense mechanism wasn't valid, that there wasn't some particular reason. But going through this awakening helps us to isolate those and to let go of what no longer serves us, so that we don't run away screaming from things that aren't actually there to hurt us. Oftentimes we put up walls and blocks that we don't even realize that are there to defend ourselves, especially in matters of the heart, that don't allow us to be in the receptive energy that we need to be in order to have a healthy relationship. And so there's defensiveness there that needs to be looked at, observed, and overcome, or understood at least, so that you can see it with clarity for what it really is. It's both you and your Divine Masculine have that. Now, how it manifests for them might be different than how it manifests for you in the 3D, but it's there in both of you nonetheless. So, what needs to be forgiven? We have another 7, interesting. So 7 of Cups now. So there's kind of like certain kinds of commitment issues and feelings of like too many choices, not really knowing which way to go, not really knowing what's right or wrong. It's like, well, is this way or this way, or is this right or is that right, or is this person or is it this person? sometimes as we're going through life, we're looking in the eyes of so many different people wondering, are you the one? Are you the one? And on a deep level, we're all looking for that. And so forgiveness needs to be there for you and for them. But really, forgiveness is for ourselves. Oftentimes, like Ramblin' Mike says, they don't even know that you're forgiving them. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. And so that you're not carrying around old burdens, old energy that doesn't serve you well, that prevents you from being able to live and feel and be in your best life. And so both you and your divine masculine need to allow that forgiveness within yourself. And when you allow forgiveness within yourself and you recognize that all things happen for a reason, and you can see around your own ego, then you can see around the ego of others into the divinity that's within everyone. And you realize that we show up as characters in each other's play of life in many different ways. Sometimes we're the villain, sometimes we're the saint, sometimes we're the best friend, the mother, the daughter. We show up as many different things. We can be friend or foe. And we don't always choose the roles that we play in other people's lives. Oftentimes they project that role onto us regardless of what our intention is, because they haven't learned that inner alchemy yet. So we start to realize that everyone shows up in our life as our teacher, and they're there to teach us something. And so even those that have harmed us or hurt us, we can forgive that, because we can forgive ourselves by looking at the lesson that it taught us. What needs to be released? All right, we have 8 of Swords in reverse. What needs to be released right here? Interesting, this card is all about release. It's liberating yourself. It's new hope. It's escaping the old. It's allowing yourself freedom. So deep within both of you, there is aspects of ego that need to be reconciled and released, let go of. We see that here. Like you and your divine masculine, you have some like inner demons. And that's going to be different for each and every one of you. But it's only through alchemy, transmutation, radical self-responsibility and a willingness to look at our own shadow that we can overcome these things. The shadows remain shadows, and they hide in the darkness until you shine the light of awareness on them. And that takes courage. So both you and your divine masculine are going through that process right now, where you're starting to look at why you tick the way you tick, and letting go of the fear of knowing yourself in your full spectrum from darkness to light. You're integrating that darkness into the light, taking the shadow and bringing your light of awareness into it so that you can transform it, alchemize it into something higher, something greater. You become the best version of yourself. What can you learn? What can you learn? Another 7. Wow, you got a lot of 7s. 777 that has shown up for you. Let's just for fun here, let's give you guys a numerology number, because I forgot to do that. And you saw it yourself. 777. You guys, seriously, come on. You can't make this stuff up. I knew, I knew, which is why I did that it was going to come up as a 7. I knew it. That's why I did it in that moment. 777 again. Now you have 7 of Swords. Okay, so what is it that you need to learn? How cool is that, you guys? You need to learn from the dishonesty. You need to learn from the difficult things that have happened and realize, well, probably the major thing you need to learn is that difficult things happen in order to teach you. It is happening for you, not to you. We can get stuck in victim mentalities. We're like, oh, this happened to me. And, we have a certain perspective on it. But what we fail to realize when we're stuck in that place is that we have the ability to learn from those things and refine ourselves, to become wiser, right? Be as gentle as a dove, but wise as a serpent. Life gives us what we need to evolve through sometimes difficult situations. And that's only there, like a parent teaches a child sometimes, in order to help the child become the best version of themselves and to reach their highest potential. It only happens for our highest good, even though it's a difficult moment. So that is something that you and your divine masculine are both learning. And again, I'm still just totally like in awe with the fact that it was 777. And then I knew I was going to roll a 7, and I did. You saw it. I did it right in front of you. That's so cool, you guys. 7777. Where can you seek healing and recovery? Healing and recovery. Oh my God. You guys. You guys have every 7 in the deck. I've never had this happen before. Ever. Ever. As I was doing this shuffling, because I do this, right? I just do this. This is how I shuffle them. You guys see me do it on here all the time. I go like this. And as I was doing it, I was like, I had this thought, like, it would be hilarious if the next 7 came out of the deck. But then I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Like, what are the chances of that? And then it happened. I'm totally cracking up right now. I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of giddy over this. I've never seen this happen before. I've like got like serious goosebumps. I'm excited. This is so cool. All right, let's see what this has to say. I can't even remember like what the question was. Okay. Where can I seek healing and recovery? Sorry, this kind of takes my breath away a little bit. This might be one of the very coolest synchronicities I've ever seen happen and show up ever. And it happened on camera with you guys. So we're in this together, all right? All right, healing and recovery. 7 of Pentacles now. And none of them were, they were all in the upright too, you guys. The only one that was opposite was the swords here. This is like totally ridiculously cool. Like, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but this is so cool. All right, sorry, I gotta focus here. 7 of Pentacles. Patience, being dedicated, having like the perseverance to do hard things, giving yourself time to recover, and being patient. Okay, this is going to help you guys in your healing and recovery. You need it, and divine masculine needs it. So periods of isolation may show up for both you and your divine masculine. It could be separation between the two of you, which is just physical separation. It's not, you're in union with your twin flame all the time because you guys are the same at the core. You're one at the core. But I'm still so blown away by this. But you guys are going through a massive healing and transformation right now. Like, everything is so synced up for you and your divine masculine right now. It's unbelievable. I cannot believe all of the 7s that we got. I'm putting this right here in the center. Like, I don't even care about the 61 or the 16. I mean, if that resonates with you, that's wonderful. But seriously, you guys, this is like historical, in my opinion. wow, something is really special with you and your divine masculine right now. Like some serious syncing up with you guys. You got 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and then your numerology number today came up as 7. That's so special. If you've been going through periods of separation with your divine masculine, it is all for the healing process. It is aligning you guys. Like, this is some serious alignment right now. You and your divine masculine are, the caduceus right here. Interestingly, this is at the top right here, right? This is the two energies, the positive and negative polarities within each one of us. Now, you and your divine masculine are a physical representation of that same blueprint of energy, right? But right here, when you have inner union, it creates outer union, okay? And that is the like balancing of the energies within you. So things outside of you are balanced. And so union, like, this is all about union. This is like your story, your timeline with you and your divine masculine of how this is happening and taking place for you guys. Because you guys have conquered all of these. You guys have been willing to go within and look at these like inner aspects of self. I'm totally blown away again by the coolness of this reading. Like, I want to like go and like shout it out from the rooftops how cool this is. All right. Now, where can you get help? Where can you get help? The star in reverse. This is a shadow reading. And this last question right here about where you guys can seek help, both you and your divine masculine, I believe wholeheartedly is pointing you in the direction of shadow work. You got to look at the shadows. Bring them into the light of your awareness. Transmute that which seems dark or sad or depressive or upsetting. Look at those things and transmute it, alchemize it. See the higher perspective and turn that lead into gold, right? Like that's what it is. That's what spirituality is all about. Taking those difficult moments and transmuting them for your highest good, like seeing the higher lessons. That is bringing you into full alignment. Full alignment, okay? And that's when, you know, that's the star turns upright. You are that brilliance, that bright light. That's, you know, inner clarity and miracles and faith that comes from the willingness to overcome the hidden parts of ourselves that are difficult and most people refuse to look at. But you and your divine masculine, all of those cooperative components, alignment is taking place within you. Each and every single one of these is about like your kundalini, your alignment, your chakra system, your energies balancing out and creating inner harmony, which creates outer harmony. And how do we create outer harmony? By overcoming and integrating the shadow aspects of self. So I'm going to get you guys an oracle card. This is my favorite reading of all readings ever, hands down. Because that's, if you guys, please, when you guys are reading this, I don't even know, I got to make sure that like I create like the thumbnail of all thumbnails for this reading, because I cannot, like, everyone needs to see this. Like, I hope that this is the one. So please like and subscribe to this video, because I hope that this is the one that like reaches the most people, because there's something in this. And if you guys have any insight into your own journeys, I would be absolutely grateful if you would express that in the comments, because I'd love to hear what this means to you. okay? Because this is unbelievable. It's so cool. All right. Let me get you guys an oracle card. And since we had so many sevens, I might as well use this, right? I mean, why not, right? This is the oracle of the 7 energies. I'm going to pull this out and let's take a look at what it's going to reveal to us. This is really something special today. I know I keep saying it, but seriously, guys, have you ever seen this happen? I've never seen it happen. I've seen some really cool stuff happen with tarot, like some really cool stuff, but not this. This is like you and your divine masculine have something really special going on right now. All right. Are you guys? Holy crap. I totally feel like crying. I'm totally serious, you guys. Forgive me for like... I'm so emotional right now. I can't even like talk. I think it's telling me what to do. Sorry, you guys. I don't know why this is making me really emotional, but I've never seen anything like this happen before, so... And I've seen a lot of cool stuff on this journey. This is really special. And I'm so happy to be sharing it with you guys. Like, sometimes synchronicities happen, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, we see synchronicities, and like, there's no one around to like share it with or to like show it to, and you're telling people, and people are like, yeah, cool, whatever, you know. And even other spiritual people, when you talk to them, and you're like, yeah, you know, like, I had these synchronicities show up. They get it because they've had their own, but they still may not understand yours, you know. Like, I'm seriously crying right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got like tears on my glasses. So I'm really grateful that I got to share this with you guys, and I got to read this to you guys now, but I didn't expect that. I really didn't. Like, I didn't expect that. That actually took my breath away. Like, I couldn't even talk. All right, let's see what this has to say. Okay. A genuine expectation of danger, projection of a threat without substance, fight or flight mode, inability to focus, trusting in the universe as a way to release fear. Fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. I'm sorry, you guys. You or another are operating from the position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed toward genuine danger. Perhaps repeating a lesson you don't need to learn again. You can honor this kind of fear by saying thank you and protect yourself by choosing another path. In this moment, you have all it takes to make this shift. If, on the other hand, the fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust and accepting the discomfort of the new is called for as a radical trust and accepting the discomfort of the new is called for as you move out of your comfort zone. Ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know that all will be well. But know that all will be well doesn't mean all you have come to expect. Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear-based and causing fear based on anticipated hurt. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. How about loving that side of you that is afraid, acting out, and causing all this unnecessary commotion? You will never be happy if this small part of you controls your life, as it will if you allow it. However, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. Once you let go and relax into your life, everything looks brighter and friendlier. Today, choose love over fear. You'll be amazed when you do. I'm really, really, really honored today, you guys, to be able to do this for you. This is special. And this card really couldn't have been any more perfect than it was, right? I mean, even the meaning behind the card had everything to do with like facing your shadows and allowing yourself to come into that light of what you are. I really love you guys. And I'm super grateful that you guys have been here supporting us on the channel. Please forgive me for getting emotional again. I just have never seen anything like this happen, and I'm a little flabbergasted. But yes, this is perfect because, you know, when you are healing the heart, which is at the top of the deck right there, it's through looking at that. Like this card is about giving yourself the space and time to look at and overcome your fears. That's shadow work, you guys. That's what you guys are working on right now. You guys are overcoming it. And when you do, you step into that light and the truth of who you really, really are. And that's what this is all about, you guys. That's what it's all about. Every single one of you guys is going through a beautiful spiritual transformation. You're all becoming the butterfly. And I don't know that I've ever had a reading that's pointing to anything more accurately than that. So you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. Please tell me what you think of this reading. If you have any insights from your own perspective that I left out, share it with others because I think it's important. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.